Hi, this is Miss Cindy, and I'm back today to do another project. Just something that was inspired by myself and not inspired by somebody else. Um, I have a big video that I started. I did the intro for to show you it's going to be a mixed media, but it's going to be really large. And there's a couple of embellishments that I did first to see if it would work. I experimented and it did work. So that's in the other video, which I haven't gotten to yet. But because I like the outcome of it, and it was an embellishment with a butterfly, I liked the outcome, and I showed it to someone. They asked me to do one for them. So anyway, while I'm waiting for a couple of supplies to come in for that big project and finish that video, I decided to use this black canvas. I don't particularly like black canvases, but I used this one. I had one left, and I used my stencils, and I just outlined a whole lot of butterflies. This big one here is actually a wind chime that someone gave me that I can use as a stencil. So anyway, the embellishment that I did was on this project, this big project that I'm going to be working on. I do have a couple of butterflies, but I didn't want to put the butterflies on this mixed media canvas flat. So I found a way to have the wings up. So they came out. I tell you how I do it at the beginning of the video. It came out well, and somebody saw it, and they asked would I do one for them. So this is just to give you an idea where I did a pour, but I did a pour on the butterfly and on the canvas so that it would match. And this is nothing but cardstock. But you have to be real careful. You have to lay it down. I went ahead, did the pour, and then I glued it on. This is just a pipe cleaner. So anyway, I do have a video coming out where I did this type of butterfly because what I did was I squeezed it up as it was drying, and it held its shape. So that is just for somebody else. But anyway, for this one, since I'm waiting, I figured I'm just going to do a whole canvas of butterflies. But I'm going to do something different. There is no really theme here. I just want to make them pretty. And I want to use as much mixed media as possible. So like I said, this is just me just playing around with different types of medium to see if I can get them all pretty or which one I like. And maybe if I like it, I may do a special project with that and show you how to do it. So anyway, I outline my butterflies, and I'm going to use, and I have everything listed here. This is some gold cheap jewelry. I probably use those chains. There's my pull chain. I had 3 different shapes of brushes. So if I paint it, I may use a different brush to get the design. I have my coarse glass and fine pumice gel. I have some beads. I have some gold flakes. I have some, what do you call them? I can't believe it. Oh, some sparkles, some, glitter. And then I also have the mirror pens, the mirror paint pens. So whether I'm going to use all of them, I don't know. But like I said, this just gives me something to do. It's going to take time. I'm just going to have fun with this. And then maybe when I'm finished and I like the way a particular butterfly came out, I may just use that technique in something else. So that's all this is just experimenting with a whole lot of different mixed media to see if I can come out with something that looks pretty at the end. I will be back, and how I'm going to do this video is I'm going to do each butterfly. If I do it different, that's what I'll show you. And then we'll go from there, and then we'll see how the whole thing ends up. I did this on a black, like I said, I don't like painting on black canvases, but I did this on a black canvases because I'm 110% sure that if I start painting, I'm going to go over the line because I'm not a painter. And I have such a thick black paint that it would be easy for me to cover up any imperfections. With white paint, I'm not too sure if it would come through, but I know with my black paint, because I already tested it, if I have to do an outline, it will definitely go on one coat and that will be it. So I'll be back, show you the progress of this. Okay guys, so I did my first butterfly and I did it in glitter. Let me see, let me give you a better picture of it. And there you go. This is, for me, why it's important to, when you're doing artwork, to just experiment. Because I would have never thought of doing anything with glitter, because I know it's messy, it's time consuming, it has to dry, and then I'm not too sure how to seal it. But there's going to be another butterfly with glitter on here because I like it. I did apply it with a toothpick, so it took a little bit of time. I applied my glue with a toothpick, and it also helped me keep the shape, stay in line. It just worked for me. This is still not fully dry, but I like the way it's coming out. So I will definitely be doing another one with maybe different colors in the glitter. But that's something I found that in the future I may want to work with, doing something with glitter. So I'll be back as I finish the different butterflies. Okay, I've completed 3 butterflies in all. Here they are. This one here I did with beads, little seed beads. That took a little bit of time. And then this one over here I did with a pull chain. And then I painted the inside, but instead of a brush stroke, I just loaded up my brush and saw 2 colors and sort of dropped it in there. So it gives it like a little marble look. And then I went back to the glitter butterfly because the glitter was going all over the place every time I turned the canvas. So I know Mod Podge has a spray glue that you can use on glitter. I have Mod Podge, but I don't have the spray glue. So what I did was I took 1 part Mod Podge, 2 parts water, and a little bit of Dawn, like a couple of drops of Dawn, and I shook that up, and I went ahead and I sprayed it. And after it dried, it was perfect. To the touch, nice and clear, and it doesn't shed anymore. So now I can do a big one, because that was my biggest concern is with glitter, because I don't work with glitter, but I know it could be messy. And what happened was, as you can see, I do have the watermarks, from the spray, but that's fine, because remember, this is a naked canvas. There's no primer, there's no prep on this canvas. This is a black canvas. And I had intended, once everything was done, to use my black paint and outline everything again, fill in the black, just in case I went over the line, and just keep it nice and fresh. So anyway, that's something I did learn along the way, that you can make your own little glitter spray to protect it. Anyway, I'll be back after I do a couple of more. I think I'm going to start with the gels now. Okay, since I have a lot that has to dry, I figure I'll stop and bring you up to date on what I've done so far. I have the 3 big ones that are looking white. That's gel. I have a coarse gel, a fine gel, and a beaded gel. Those I will end up painting, and I'll see which one that I really like the best. Down bottom here this is an old gold cheap chain that I have that I cut up and I glued the outline of the butterfly. And then I just put some glue in the middle, and the rest of the chain I just threw in there, so it also has to dry. But this is not metallic paint with me brushing on. These are the chrome mirror metallic, it looks like a pen. I was really impressed with how that went on. That was a lot nicer than painting. It comes with a fine point and a medium point. So the fine points I can get in the corner. So that's something new that I've used. I've used a silver chrome like to paint over a tarnished metal on like my pocketbook. But I've never actually used it on canvas, and that worked pretty nice. So I have 3 more butterflies. I know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do with them. And I'll be back when they're finished and this stuff is dry. Okay, guys, I'm back with this experiment that I did using the different mediums. And I'm sick of butterflies. I will not be doing butterflies for a while. This wasn't so easy. So I'm going to go through it real quick, show you the different mediums that I used and what I liked and what I didn't like. So we started out with just the flake glitter, which I had never used before, so I did a small butterfly. That came out okay. Then we have over here, we have the beads. This one, that was a lot of work to do, but I can see if you use the right beads, that's something that I may do in the future. Here is my pull chain, which just gluing down pull chain and then mixing paint for the inside. And then I did 3 big ones with gel. The top one is the coarse gel. I like putting gel on, and I also like painting the coarse gel. The middle one is a fine gel, and unfortunately, once it was resined, you really don't see the swirls in the gel. So I learned that I would have to put it on a little bit thicker in my swirl. So after I paint it and resin it, it shows up. Down bottom here is the metallic pins, the chrome metallic pins. They're called mirror pins. I really enjoyed working with this. That was smooth to go on. And then I just outlined that in an old chain that I cut up. Over here we have the pearl. Again, this is a pearl gel, which you really can't see the little pearls in it. It does have it's raised from the surface, but I also like painting over that. This one here, I used a crackle paint. I don't like that. I guess that's my worst one. I don't like the crackle effect as it is, but I tried it. This little one over here, I did the whole thing in the mirror chrome pen. Once again, it was a small one. It was the last one. I like the way that goes on. I will probably be doing something in the future with that one. And then because this was the first time I ever worked with glitter, I did a big glitter one with the fine glitter. I really like that. So anyway, this was just a quick video to show you different medias that you can use for crafting, for painting. And there's a couple of things that I've learned along the way. I've got the glitter glue. I made a spray that I could put on the glitter so it doesn't, go all over the place. What else did I learn? I learned that if I use the fine gel, I'm going to have to bring it up a little bit. I'm going to have to put it on a little bit heavy so that once it's painted in resin, you still see the swirls. Right now it looks flat, but actually it isn't flat. So I hope you like the content. Please subscribe. I will be doing future projects. I will show you that because I like that fine glitter going on there, which I got a little system for that. I went ahead yesterday and just did this one. And that was just playing with the glitter. And what I did was these 3 colors, I just mixed together, which I was just experimenting just so I could get a background. So the glitter is really, really a pretty project. I know the kids always worked with glitter. I've just never worked with glitter, and I definitely never even thought of doing a whole canvas with glitter. So have a great day. Thanks for watching.